I'm back with another video. Here to bring you WNBA coverage, analysis, and more. And the game everybody waiting on tonight, Atlanta Dream versus the Dallas Wings. Atlanta Dream arrived in the 2026 carrying serious momentum in their first game, a gritty 91-90 road win at Minnesota. They showed the kind of organizational resilience that wins you games when you have no business winning, trailing 52-33. At some point in the game, they still clawed out of it. Their offense wasn't pretty on paper, 42.5 field goal percentage, 24% from three, but they live at the foul line. 30 free throw attempts, shoot 73% and generating at least second chance value. Angel Reese gobbled up 19 offensive, Atlanta gobbled up 19 offensive boards that game. That's not a typo. Atlanta offensive rating 103.2 against a solid Lynx team is respectable defensively. They hold opponents to a very similar mark, making them possession by possession grind team. They blue collar, physical, but built to win, pretty and ugly. Dallas Wings open 1-0 after a wild 107-104 overtime win over not overtime, but almost went to overtime over the Fever. They can score, they can compete, but it's going to be messy. Dallas is a pace and space team that needs volume, transition, and three-point volume to thrive. They have enough guard creation to make opponents' defenses uncomfortable, but their defense infrastructure is not yet proven. When Dallas shot making goes cold, the possessions may turn stagnant fast. This stylistic conflict here is real. Atlanta wants to slow you down and force you into half-court possessions and make you earn every bucket. Dallas won't pace, get into early offense, and outscore opponents before defense is set. One of these teams is going to play on its terms tonight. Historically, Atlanta's physicality wins that negotiation more often than not. Key matchups. Alicia Gray, problem for Dallas. Gray dropped 24 on 38.9 shooting with 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals versus Minnesota. She drew fouls, attacked off the dribble, and Atlanta was the most reliable player to go to. If Dallas does not have a wing defender who can stay in front of her and absorb contact, this is a 25.10 foul drawing night. Angel Reese versus Dallas front court. Reese led with 9 offensive rebounds alone in game 1. She finished 4 of 11 for 11 points, which generated a total of 14 rebounds and 3 blocks. Her presence on the glass changes the possession map entirely. Dallas is going to need their bigs to box out with discipline and avoid foul trouble. Ron Howard as the X Factor. Howard has a quiet 15 points on 10 shots with 3 steals and smart playmaking. She is the connective tissue of Atlanta's offense. If she's getting downhill and kicking it to cutters, Atlanta's spaces tighten, and Dallas help defense gonna get stressed. Dallas guards creation. Dallas will need their guards to consistently turn the corner on the pick and roll actions and get to the paint, because if their offense stagnates into an ISO ball or long twos, Atlanta active hands with 9 steals versus Minnesota will eventually create chaos. Alicia Gray as the engine, Ryan Howard and Angel Reese need to have big games. Foul trouble for Reese, the X Factors. Foul trouble for Reese, she a foul out risk in game 1. If Dallas bigs draw her in early in the foul issues, Atlanta's rebounding advantage evaporates. Tahina's pow efficiency, she only shot 30% in the first game with a negative 7 plus minus. If she can't manufacture clean looks, as Atlanta's secondary guard, the offense becomes too predictable. Dallas pace discipline. If the Wings can push, pace, and also execute in the half court, they create the best upset window. But if they pace turn into chaos without converting, Atlanta win the fourth quarter. Jordan counted the 12 points and 6 assists, a team best true shooting of 68.5 in game one. She's quiet but efficient. Her ability to keep the offense organized and late is underrated. Watch how Atlanta defends the pick and roll. They like to tag the roller and recover, forcing ball handlers to make decisions under duress. Against Minnesota, they generated 27 points off of turnovers. If Dallas guards hold the ball too long looking for the perfect play, Atlanta defense turns that hesitation into fast break points. On offense, Atlanta almost exclusively avoids mid-range, just 1 for 5 from mid-range in game one, 20% on mid-range in game one versus the Lynx. Every action is designed to either get to the rim or draw a foul or hit the wide open three. This will stress Dallas interior defenders and put their bigs in foul trouble. Dallas needs to move the ball before Atlanta weak side help arrives. If they can make the extra pass when Atlanta gets overloaded in the paint, they can generate open threes, but that requires patience, and they haven't shown that yet. Keys to the win: Atlanta must limit live ball turnovers. 21 in game one is unacceptable. Keep Reese on the floor and out of foul trouble. Protect the defensive glass against Dallas' active guard movement. Maintain foul line aggression. It's their most reliable scoring mechanism. Don't let Dallas pace after misses. Dallas must convert early offense opportunities before Atlanta sets their defense. Win the three-point volume battle. They need to shoot more threes in Atlanta. Keep Reese off the offensive glass through discipline, boxing out. Force Atlanta guards to contested mid-range situations. Survive foul trouble and keep players out of foul trouble early. The prediction I have for this game is Atlanta 98, Dallas 83. Game MVP, Alicia Gray.